Hey guys, so it is Monday and it's fairly late. I woke up this morning thinking, oh, I'll just go to the Goodwill by my house and I won't have to get up early and get out. And then I remembered it was actually grocery day, so I kind of have no choice now to go out into the world. Unfortunately, the realization didn't come until I had already procrastinated fairly long, and now it's late. The hubby is taking the kiddos school shopping for clothes, not so much for supplies, because we don't know what's going on with the year this year. They're supposed to be just doing everything with a tablet, so yeah. Plus I have a stockpile of school supplies if in the case things change up and they're like, okay, they can bring pens, paper, pencils, all that stuff. So if they need it, we have stuff on hand and then we can just get the specific stuff later. Typically I take them school shopping, but I also buy for them year round whenever I go thrifting. I like to find really good quality pants on 75% off Monday, which is what today is. Typically denim jeans in great condition, and they have a closet full of clothes that they kind of just pass on to each other, because Adam is the oldest. Adam is always the only one that ever needs new pants, and then by the time the pants reach the other kids, there's a ton of them. There's a ton that are either worn and are good for donating, and then some that haven't been worn like ever and are good for the next kid. Their closet full of very nice quality jeans probably cost about 75 bucks, which is great, and there's 4 of them, so that's even greater. So I thought I'd take you guys with me. I have been told that I am extremely annoying. I'm very annoying because I do too much. So this is gonna be my attempt at making me personable with you guys and just remind you that I am human and I do things and I am a normal person just like everyone else. We live in a small town and it takes about 30 minutes to get where we're going. We're going out to Katy, Texas, where I used to live, and on the way we're gonna hit a Goodwill on I-10, and then there is a Goodwill on Mason Road, but it's so high priced, and then they don't ever really have like good stuff that I kind of feel like it's just a waste of time. So I think what I'm gonna do is go to the Goodwill on I-10 before 99, and it's kind of late in the day, so hopefully they've like put out new stuff since, you know, all the early birds probably got everything else, and then go to the groceries, which is Aldi. I'm gonna go to Aldi after. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys with me. I have a truck full of junk, not really junk, stuff, a truck full of stuff that I gotta donate. A lot of books that I've used as filler whenever I wanna get my 12 for $1 books, and there's like books that I specifically want. I'll grab a few extras. We already filled up the local library trade area. At the post office, we have this little trading post kind of books, and it's full, so I can't put anything else there. I don't want to just leave them with the stuff, so I'm just going to redonate them and someone else can find them and love them. I've kept all of the books that I want, and there's some good books in there, but I'm just not a bookseller to just go and sell them on eBay or something like that. So typically it's a fairly long ride from where we live to the city, but it's a great ride. It's just one long road. It's a beautiful scenery. Let's see if I can. There we go. I'll show you all the scenery. So it's one long road heading out to the city. It's beautiful. There's trees and horses and fields and barns. It's just amazing. There's a few ponds, some creeks. It's a gorgeous drive, and it's quick because the speed limit is like riding on a highway. It's probably my favorite part of living out here. It literally calms you down before you hit the city, and then once you're leaving the city, it calms you down before you get home. It's so relaxing. It's the channel, welcome. This wouldn't be my first vlog. It used to be a regular thing, actually. So, why not chat? Let's chat a little bit. We'll chat for a few minutes. Because, like I said, it's a really long road and I'm by myself. And, like, I need to talk to friends. Well, I started the channel in 2013 because of couponing. So, originally, for my OGs, you guys started following the channel and supporting the channel when I was CTP, which is what y'all nicknamed me, which my original name was Coupon to Provide, because I couponed at the time to provide for my family because I wasn't working. I left work at 27 years old when I was having when we were having our 5th kiddo, who is now 7, and he is pretty awesome. It was a very scary transition to make, but I'm so glad that I made it. I did a lot on Facebook before I ever started YouTube. I did a lot of breakdowns and a lot of information and pictures and posts, and I don't even know how it became a thing. One thing I did do that was different from what the coupon community was doing at the time was I did full, total, complete calculations and breakdowns explaining the items and the cost and all that. So it gained a lot of traction, and it kind of spiraled into other things. When I would be showing something, someone would see something in the background and they'd be intrigued and curious, because just, we're all nosy. We all want to know. I want to know. What are you doing? What that? We all want to know a little more than what we're being told. People would start asking about organization, like, how do I organize these things into my life? How do we do this? How do we do that? And then it turned into, let me show you how we live our life so you understand how we organize these things into our life. Mind you, we were a one-income household at the time. My husband was working overnight, extra long shifts. I worked overnight when we met, so we were both up at night, and him being out all night kind of didn't let me sleep anyway, so yeah. So that's when I would do all my calculations and stuff when all the kids were in bed and everybody was asleep, and I would have time to just, think and calculate and organize. Then I started creating vlogs to show you guys how we live with all of the things in our life, and how I create systems that don't overwhelm the house with the products. We started getting very creative because I couponed out of need. I wanted to contribute to the household. I wanted to be able to do something right and earn my keep, basically, because I was so used to working that I kind of felt like I wasn't gonna be valuable if I didn't contribute. Actually, it was pride. I was like, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. I'm gonna find a way to do what I gotta do in this house, so you don't ever tell me nothing, because I was very prideful and I get a lot of attitude. My hubby is amazing, and he has forever thought that I was crazy for thinking that he would ever assume anything less from me. Whatever. So he's a great guy, and he would never pressure me to do anything more or anything less than what I already do. And sometimes he thinks I'm crazy for doing as much as I do. But now in our life, as we've lived it together and grown together in front of you guys, our relationship is pretty amazing, and he is pretty amazing, and it's just crazy, right? So that spiraled into us getting creative. We found creative and affordable solutions before YouTube. You're in a one-income household and you have to think affordably with all these kids, so we would make it work. But then we started to try to create on our own, and then we started doing projects on our own and making things and kind of slightly building things, doing little DIYs. And we've definitely evolved in all of that, where before we didn't have power tools and we didn't have time and we didn't have space. We didn't have any of those things, but somehow we made things work and we worked together in our little time. It started to grow. I've always been very proud of my married name. Mainly because I'm proud of my husband and who he is, and I feel like I wanted to take that name and do it justice. So in comes Bates House. Hashtag Bates House. Everything. Bates House. Bates House DIY. Bates House Workshop. Bates House Shop. You know, Bates Family Menu. So everything that we did was Bates related. And it was a really good way to kind of track our progress and our growth. And it's amazing to see how far we've come. We've come so far by simply doing. Like there's always people asking, you know, what kind of background do you have in this? Did y'all study for this? And did y'all go to school for this? Do y'all go to trade school for this? And the answer is no to all of those things. Fun fact, the hubby and I are not educated. The hubby graduated high school, went to the military, went to the police academy, and became an officer, and has been ever since. I dropped out of high school. I was gonna get my GED, and then I got an online high school diploma and like skated by, like I had like 70s and like 70s. So we're not educated school smart. We are definitely life smart. Everything we've learned about hands-on things and dealing with people have always come firsthand, from experience, from just doing. And I mean, I feel like we've done a really good job growing as people. So now we have the Bates House. Isn't that exciting? Okay, I'm on the freeway. We're gonna go ahead and head towards the Goodwill, and I will try my best. I've done this many times. I've pulled out a camera 1,000 times and said that I was gonna try to record, and I never do. So we're gonna try to remember to record, okay? I'll try. And I'll see you guys in a bit. This metal tray is really cute. It's only $4 and it is red tag, so that makes it $1, but I don't feel like it's too solid. It kind of feels cheap, so I don't think I'm gonna get it. OMG. Cherry pie, $4. I have a cherry pie one already, but it's in really good condition. I think I'm gonna get it. What do we have here? This is a capiz shell tree topper. Look how pretty that one is. I actually sold a vintage one of these in the shop. I don't know if this one is vintage though. It's very pretty. And it's only $2. The vintage one I sold for $30. This is beautiful. Definitely gonna grab that. Okay, so who is ready for Christmas decor like me? Like, I can't even get over it. I'm so ready. I forced myself this fall to decorate for fall because I was ready to pull the tree out. Like, let's go. We need Jesus. So Christmas is probably my favorite decor to be looking at right now because I'm all for it. Well, unfortunately there's not much going on, so I'm just going to show you what I found so far. A couple of personal items, something for a friend, and then just a couple of goodies for the shop. Okay, so this is definitely for the shop. It's a cherry pie plate. I have one, I don't know, might be for the shop, but it might be personal. And then I did pick up the capiz shell star for the tree. And then I found this cute little baby. You'd lift her up and her eyes open. She's so precious. I love her little dress, so we'll see. That's most likely gonna go in the shop. Found this really cool egg basket that like flips inside out. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep that for functional decor. Found this set of 2 boxes for a friend, and then these racks that go mounted to a wall. I could use that for a DIY, but for now that's pretty much it. I'm about to go cash out, and then I guess since there's not much, I might go to the one on Mason. Wow, okay, so that was kind of horrible. I picked up like a regular basket with a little fabric liner, and it wasn't like Longaberger or anything like that, and it was $8. And that's a bit crazy. It was kind of like one of those traveling casserole baskets with a fabric liner so you can transport your things like on the go or whatever, and it was ridiculous. I didn't find anything really except for 3 little items, and one was red tag, so that was pretty awesome. I posted it to my stories, but aside from that, the prices were cray in that place, and yeah, that's why I don't come here often. It's kind of a waste of time. But that is pretty much it for my quick little drive. Probably do a tiny little haul. I don't know. Now it's time to go to the groceries, and that's pretty much it. Hey guys. Okay, so it's haul time. I am, number one, super excited because, hold on. Okay, so if you followed me on, or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that this whole space has been switched out. Before I used to do my hauls against that wall because this is a breezeway, so there's floor to ceiling windows on that side and behind me. Recently I ordered a vintage pasta like hand crank machine, and doing so required my whole house to flip because I needed more space to make pasta. Anyway, so my baking area, or my baking station, used to be in the room to the right of the kitchen. Now it's in the breezeway, which was the dining room, which is a lot more space. But fun thing about that is that now I get to do hauls in front of my baking hutch, which is absolutely adorable. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what I got. On my way home, after I was like bummed that that other store didn't have crap, I just got this urge, and I was like, the Goodwill by my house is just calling my name, and I'm so glad that I went. They literally had like 25 minutes to closing. I walked in, didn't even get a basket, went up and down all the aisles real quick, saw about 15 things that I wanted, went and grabbed a cart, got my stuff with 5 minutes to spare before closing. It was awesome. I'm so glad that I went. I shared a quick boomerang on Instagram with you guys, and let's just say I don't do RaeDunn at the prices that I find RaeDunn, and there's very specific ones that I actually like, but I can do $1 RaeDunn. Okay, I can definitely do $1 RaeDunn. We are going to dive in and see everything that I got. I'll try to make it quick since this is all tied in together with a semi-vlog moment. Starting off, we will go into the things from the first store. The first item I showed you guys, it is this gorgeous Capiz shell Christmas tree topper star for your tree. It is a beautiful piece. It's about 1 foot tall, and it's in fantastic condition. All of it is there. It is beautiful, clean, so nice. And if you know anything about Capiz shells, they tend to break very easily. They're very thin and brittle. This, I can't tell if it's vintage or new or what, and I will be updating my eBay store. I don't even know what the account name is at this point, guys, so like don't get too excited, but I will share it once I list a lot of these items into there. The one that I had previously was a vintage one, and that one sold for 30 bucks, but this just looks a little too clean and new, so it might have to go into the eBay store because it might not be vintage. So there is that. I thought that was stunning. The hubby actually really liked it, so I don't know. I don't know if he wants to keep it. Oh, cool, I can put everything back there now. I found this little darling. Now, don't tell me what it was about her, I don't know, but I think she is so cute. Her little eyes open and close. And I feel like I liked her so much because her little apron and her little dress and her little socks and everything are just like handmade, and that is so cute. She even has her little bonnet. I just loved everything about her, and I think somebody will enjoy that. Someone that likes to get vintage toys or dolls for their babies and their like vintage style little kitchens. I thought that was so precious. So I got her as well. She was only $2 or $1.99, and we're just gonna round up. $2. So precious. I found these racks. There are 2, 4, 6 of them. So they look like this. You screw them, they have screw holes here. So you'd screw them to a wood backing or panel or something like that, and then you have like a shelf that you can use. That's absolutely adorable, especially for someone with like, ooh, if you found shelves like this. In my craft room, I have curtain rods, the long metal ones. I screwed those into a bookshelf so that the washi just sits out along the top of the curtain rod against the bookshelf. So you have a full bookshelf space with just rows and rows of washi. This would be cute for something like that and on a smaller scale, because I have like 1,000 washi. So yeah, this would be really cute like that on a smaller scale. Could display your things. You could have ribbon here, and your little ribbon could unravel through here. Keep it all nice and clean. Very pretty. There was 6 in the set for $4, so I could definitely put those into some DIYs and get my money's worth out of that. Next, I found this cute little wall hanging. It's so cute. It's just a bunch of baby owl, or a bunch of owls, and I really hate that they put the sticker over the image. That's not very smart, but what can you do? It was $1, and it's this cute little tiny wall owl, cuckoo owl thing. So precious for $1. You can get like $10 free shipping out of that. It's just too cute for very narrow little wall pockets and spaces where you want to put something. It's just adorable. So there's that. Okay, along with that, I got the cherry pie recipe plate. This one was $4. Royal China by Jeanette dishes. These are USA made. These things are amazing quality. I can vouch for these because if you look right there, I have about 8 of my own. I have 6 of my own pie dishes that I actually use for pies. I did a strawberry blueberry pie recently and used my strawberry dish. So there's 6 pie dishes there. I have the cherry one already. I'm debating on keeping this one because I do multiple pies at once. So I might have 2 cherry pies at one time. Anyway, I cut into them with knives, like knives that I use for chopping and cutting and all that. I cut into them and they have yet to be scratched. They don't, I don't know what it is, but they are amazing and very durable, and nothing sticks to them, which makes it even greater because pies can get very sticky and very messy. So that is too cool. For $4, that's typically what I find them for. So that's a great price, and then they resell for about $18. Next, I found this. It's the Norman Rockwell Christmas Scenes glass ornament. Now, I like Norman Rockwell. I actually have about 25 Norman Rockwell plates now that I got from my mother-in-law, which I'm not sure what I want to do with them because the Norman Rockwell plates are very low in market value. Like, there's really no sense in trying to sell them because it's just not worth the time and energy, and then you would have to sell it in bulk to even make anything worth, like, probably it would be better to just sell them for cheap to make space, if that makes any sense. This one I really liked because it was actually Santa. So why not have a Santa ornament on your Christmas tree? So this one is Norman Rockwell Christmas Post Cover December 4th, 1926. And this ornament is from 1986. It's from Hallmark. Santa's seen in the smiles the whole world is sharing. He's found where there are friendship and loving and caring. 1989. And then this one is Norman Rockwell Famous Holiday Covers from the Saturday Evening Post, 1926, 1935, the Curtis Publishing Company. So that's what that one looks like. Super adorable. I am very selective about Norman Rockwell because I do like them. I like the law enforcement ones. I like the kid ones. And then there's just so many different ones. It's really got to get my attention, and this one did. So I grabbed that one for $1. It was only $1. Next is this amazing thing. So I actually have egg baskets around my house that I use for decor and function because we have chickens. And now we have about 30 chickens, and they're all gonna be laying except for the boys. We've come to find that we have about 4 new roosters in the batch that we hatched, and that in combination with our other 2. So now we have 6 roosters, which is not a good thing. So some of them will be dinner. This is the egg basket. It looks like this, and it's actually very, very cool because it does all of these things. Look, okay, so it looks like that, and then you can squish it flat, which actually makes like a really pretty floral kind of design. It could be nice wall art until you need it, and then you flip it in and you have a small egg basket. Crazy. Yeah, so you can do it like that, small one, and then you could flip it this way. Yeah. So open that up, pull that out, push this in, and you have a big egg basket. That was pretty freaking genius, whoever made that. So there's that for $3. The hubby actually really liked that. And then I use my egg baskets for decor as well, and that would be really cute. Throw some moss in there, throw a couple of pumpkins. You could stand it up like this, or you could stand it up like that. $3, not bad at all. Next is another store. First thing I found was this. I actually repurpose vintage items, authentic vintage items in my house for everyday use. So I find really cool teapots and pots and bowls and dishes and things that I can't use for their purpose every day. Like I have a percolator, one of those vintage, I want to say late 50s, 60s percolators with the glass top. I have one of those, and I use that for batter when I make pancakes and crepes because it's so wide and it's easy to pour, holds a lot. Anyway, but I have a teapot that is round, and it reminded me of this because it has this very narrow spout, which is pretty cool. So I thought this one would be perfect for when we are making pizzas. We make pizza a lot. Homemade pizza, dough, toppings, all that. You can follow me on hashtag Bates Family Menu, and you'll see all the different things that we make, some video clips and stuff like that. Well, I have the teapot that I use, and it has a narrow spot like this, but it's not that small. It's a lot wider, and when you're doing a pizza, you kind of do like this drizzle thing, and you don't want it to pour out too much. So I've kind of gotten used to handling it, but when I have my kids in the kitchen, they're a little heavy-handed, or they just don't know, so they like, which is not good. So I got this one for pizza night, and it was only $3. It's for olive oil, looks like that. It's fantastic. Has the little air hole right there, so when you're pouring, it comes out. That was very cool, and we will definitely be getting our use out of that. This item I was super excited about because it was the red tag. In the store, the color of the week is a certain percentage off on certain days. Monday is the only day that I go because it's the only day that the color of the week is 75% off, which basically means it's been going on sale throughout the week, and then finally on Monday they want to clear it all out, so they put it for 75% off, and then the next color is going to be coming through. This was $8, and they actually had, ooh, I just took it off. Well, it was $8. They actually had a crock in like the part that goes into your slow cookers with the lid. They had one, and it was $8 as well, but that one was not 75% off, so I didn't get that one. I got this one though. Check it out. The hubby actually really loved it. It is a stoneware pot with this brown glaze, and it is brand spanking new. There's no evidence of any use whatsoever. So it looks like that. And these are perfect for entertaining. They keep your food nice and hot. Look at that rim. Never been used. That's amazing. And I got it for $2. that is fantastic. So that is going to be a personal item. I love this for $2. Alrighty, so now we're gonna look at all the modern stuff that I found in the last location. I have to get used to this setup. Like I'm like all over the place because I've never sat here before to do a video, so it's weird. On to the goodies from the last location. I'm so excited. So I don't really do RaeDunn, and I know people get mad when I say that. People get really mad when I say that, and it's not because I don't like it. I like it. It's just a lot of it doesn't call to me, and I think it's cute. But I like a lot of vintage, authentic vintage, old, crusty, rusty things. That's what I like. And this other stuff is just too clean and new and pretty, and I can't do it. But there are a select few pieces that I do like, and I really liked whenever they were out, but I didn't want to pay the prices for them. And then I don't go to those other places where they sell them when they're like cheaper, because this is just not my scene. I'm a Goodwill girl, I'm a Pennywise, Value Village, King Dollar kind of girl, and that's like Ross, Marshalls. You know, it's too clean in there for me. So I don't ever get them at the really good prices. But when you tell me I can fill up my cart with $1 to $3 RaeDunn things, I'm all about that life. So let's see what we got. Starting off, there's this one. This one was $1, and it came from Marshall's for $5 compared to $8 wherever they sold it. And it is the Halloween theme. Now this is a cute little thing. They had a jar, but I'm assuming it had a lid. It didn't have the lid, and it was cracked, and it had Boo on it, and it was really cute, and just like little Halloween font, super simple writing, and I loved it, but I couldn't get it because it was cracked. Anyway, this one has a little witch hat and the little cute pumpkin. It says Boo and Trick or Treat on it. How precious is that? That one has the Boo and the little Trick or Treat, and that is awesome. That was unfortunately the only Halloween item that I found. I really love the Halloween stuff. It's cute. Next, I will do the Easter related things, and I know who is gonna love this. I'm gonna put it into my eBay store. Once this stuff is in the store, I will post it to Instagram and you guys can check it out. This one, oh my gosh, these are really adorable. It's the bunny rabbit, and it says hip hop. Look at how precious that is. Oh, gosh, so cute. He's sitting on the tree stump. It's just too cute. So I got that one for $1. That's amazing. This one was $10 compared to $18. Oh my God. But I paid $2. I can do $2. The crazy thing is that it actually holds its value, if not like gains some with collectors. It's crazy. But I mean, it's really cute stuff. So this one is a jar with the lid and the seal. Looks like that. And it says hop on it with that cute little floral egg shaped thing, and then the little bunny on the inside is so precious. Look at that. Cute. So this one and this one are of the same theme, which is adorable. And then this one is also Easter related, but this one's more colorful. It says Happy Easter all the way around the plate, and it is a serving tray. This one said retailed $20, and I paid $2.99, so $3 for this one. I thought that was great. It's a really good size. It is a nice quality. There's no chips, cracks, breaks, or anything like that. It's brand new, still has the tag on it. I mean, it's totally worth the $3 for resale. Ugh. So there's actually a vintage bloom style line as well that kind of looks similar to this. It's got these little florals and stuff. It's like a spring theme. This one had 4 pieces that I was able to find. We'll start with the small tray. This one was $1, retailed $10. Really cute, and it's just that bloom floral theme. And then I also found the big tray. That tray was only $1. This one was $3. And it's also a large serving tray like the Easter one. And they're all brand new. That's crazy. And we have the small, or actually it's a fairly large creamer. It says enjoy the little things. Looks like that. This one was $1 as well. Precious. And from what I see, the smaller pieces go for about $8 to $11, depending on like auction and all that. So I guess it just varies. I would just buy it now and then like let it sit there until it's sold. And then we have this nice big Bloom canister. This thing is big. Very nice. I'm just not into all this colory stuff, but I know there's people out there that love it. So $3, and that one has a different seal. That doesn't have like the little ribbed seal. I actually like that one better. That's nice. Now we get to move into the ones that are for me. This was actually pretty exciting because we stopped buying paper plates, plastic plates, and stuff like that. We had bought some, I think for some stuff that we had going on, or a few parties and stuff that we had going on when we first moved in here, because to be honest, I really didn't care at the time. I had so much stuff going on. We were doing all the work on the house, like just get the freaking styrofoam plates. But now that we are established, I actually have white plastic, hard plastic dishes from Aldi that I use for entertaining outdoors so that plates and stuff don't break. These are going to be in addition to those. They are the RaeDunn plastic line, and I feel like these are more like bamboo. Okay, these are melamine. Yeah, melamine plates, and it is a set of 4 different kinds, and I got 2 sets, and each plate was only 99 cents. So we have the picnic plate, and these look like 10-inch dinner plates. Delish, barbecue, and party. That is just too freaking cute. And then we have a whole other set of the same exact thing. So there's 2 sets here of dishes to put into my outdoor entertaining hard plastic dish collection. That's amazing. $8 for 8 plates. That's awesome. These were the RaeDunn that I like. These are the ones that I wanted to get, but like I said, I'm never in those stores to go out there and actually get them. Oh, so excited. This one is the rolling pin, and it says roll on there. You're so cute. Now these I can get with. And it has a different lid. They're all different. That's funny. Completely clean, brand new. Retail $14. Oh gosh. Oh, I like this one too. This one is Mix, and it has like the little old school hand mixer. This one was $3. So that one was $3. This one was $3. And it has that same style lid and the little whisk. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Last item that I got was probably one of the things that I really wanted, and I just never got myself to buy it. It was $28 retail, and it is the roll with the rolling pin. Look at how cute. So precious. OM gosh. I absolutely love this. If you guys want to see what the baking station looks like, it's I always call it my vintage baking station because it's all furnished out of vintage furniture that I refinished or refurbished or whatever and modified for my needs. I bake a lot at home. I am learning how to cook all the things from scratch. That is why I'm so excited to like make homemade pastas and stuff like that, because it's just something that I want to be a lifestyle, and I've worked very hard on making it natural to where it's natural now where it wasn't before. So that being said, I will leave my organization playlist for 2020 down below. I am filling it with videos. So far I have my baking station organization, which my baking station was for the bones of it. In other words, all of the furniture came out to $100 to pay for all of the furniture for the space, including the latest edition, which I'll probably try to do an overlay. The latest edition was a top to some kind of hutch or something. We actually found that on the side of the road. So all of this room for the furniture was $100 because that item was free. So even though I brought it into here and it wasn't in the video, it wasn't any cost. So that was awesome. I have that video in there, the baking station video. I have my kitchen tour. I have my refrigerator tour, and I am going to be working on my Etsy shop tour. So if you follow me on Instagram, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. Nice to meet you. But I am working on my Etsy shop. I was so busy working on furniture, and client stuff that I didn't have any time to do anything Etsy shop related and stuff like that. But I'm actually giving myself 2 weeks, which Monday is the only days that I allow myself to go shopping. Also, flipping this house took 2 days out of my schedule, but it doesn't matter because my Etsy shop is kind of already established anyway. Now I just have to get all of my piles of things that I selectively pulled from these areas that I knew I wasn't going to be using, and those are actually going to go into the inventory for the shop. But I'm going to do a full Etsy shop tour showing you guys how my Etsy shop looks in my house, because when you walk up from my door, where our house is elevated, when you walk upstairs, you look straight into this area now, and which used to be the dining room. The kitchen's to your left, and then the Etsy shop is there. So it has to look good. It has to fit in and flow with the rest of the house, and it has to be functional, organized, pretty, vintage, and all of the things. So that's going to be the next video that I show you guys. You can look it up on I think hashtag Bates House DIY or hashtag Bates House Workshop or Vintage Etsy shop, and you'll see it. Long story short, there will be a video for that too, and I am investing all of my energy for the next 2 weeks in the eBay store and the Etsy shop, and I will be updating you guys to all of the things that I have going in there on Instagram, because it's just so easy to do it that way and communicate with you guys. And I have to say, it's been a lot of years, and a lot of you guys know what I pay for things and how amazing it is that I find these things a lot of the times for pennies. And the fact that you're willing to support the shop because you're supporting me is amazing to me, and I'm grateful for it. A lot of the times I undercharge or undercut myself, and it's been you guys over the years that have taught me to maintain my value and know that I'm putting in the work for the prices that I charge. And that really means a lot, because you get a lot of feedback out there. Just because people know what you pay, they feel like they have some right to tell you that the effort that you put into your shop or into, you know, restoring these old items, not these are all pretty and clean, okay? The items that I find are not. They are sometimes far from that, and you would never know looking at my shop, because they're glistening and beautiful, and I take pictures of them in their best condition and light, and that takes hours, okay? Hours. And it doesn't just start there. It starts from the sourcing, to actually go out and dig and be the one to be in the store for hours looking for these things. Sometimes 20 rounds around the store, and you don't know until like the last trip. So it starts there, and then to, you know, sanitize them and store them and get them inventoried and sanitize and clean and take pictures and do all that. It's so much work. And the fact that you guys can see that and you support it, it's amazing. And anytime I do anything in my Etsy shop and I send something out to someone, I definitely take feedback. I really want the person to have an experience. So whenever I send things out, I wrap them as gifts, because I want them to feel like they bought it, but it's like a gift to themselves. It's something to experience as a happy thing, and then knowing that it came from a place of love with us, and then they get to incorporate it into their everyday life. It just kind of keeps those vibes going, and it's just an awesome thing for people to be willing to save all of these treasures and stuff. So that to me is amazing. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for spending the day with me today. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I had a lot of fun going from place to place, keeping you guys in mind with a little bit of checking in. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what your favorite find was. And if you're not into RaeDunn, what is your favorite thing to collect? Because a lot of people like yellowware or old Crocs or rolling pins or teapots or coffee pots, teacups, canisters, like copper. People like things, and it's just so cool to see that even though we all like so many different things, we can all get together in a community and like enjoy the moments with those things. If you're new to the channel, welcome again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Also hit the notification bell, which I think is like somewhere down there or something. It's just to let you know whenever I do post new videos, including the Etsy shop video that's going to be coming up. You can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook group at the Bates House. Everything that I do is #Bates House. But for now, guys, that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.